in the beginning. There is a meadow in spring at the edge of town, and the birds are there, and the breeze, and the tall grass dancing, and the sky itself is spring, and a stream flows through the center of it all. It is a perfect moment. And it was good. But a young man and a girl walked right through it.
I love you, and everything is beautiful.
You love me, and everything is fine.
I love you, and everything is beautiful.
You love me, and everything is fine.
He turns from her suddenly. The fool walks away, but
I love you.
the young man takes off his shoes and walks out into the middle of the stream. And he turns to her and says,
Come here to me. Please.
She wades out into the stream to meet him, and
I am here. With you.
I love you. I am grand. I am clear. I am full. I am dense.
We are in love.
We are exalted. Oh, how beautiful and vivid this world is.
they do not. And a vast hurricane separates the lovers, tears them apart. And in the heavens, a pair of giant, dying stars collide. In the heavens, it is raining debris from the collision. The falling stars rain on the earth with rotting flesh, raining with living arms and legs and hands and feet, raining with burning hair and the slothing masks of dying faces, raining down with great forests of pillars and the crumbling brick and stone of spires and steeples, the very temples themselves. A downpour, a deluge, a great surging flood of acid and green shimmering acid, all of it raining slowly and slower and slowlier still, congealing in the air. And then a nest of scorpions falling and raining in the frog and the beetle sputtering in sluggish and nauseating slowness until the vomitus of the stars comes to rest on the earth. On the earth I built for them.
The sky is terrible! The world has lost its mind!
And he looks at the sky.
We must escape. We must run!
And he pushes the girl out before him. And a man in a suit of armor, a knight, appears, and behind him, a wet nurse is stumbling along, holding her puffy, swollen, humongous breasts with her hands. And the knight says,
"Let go of your tits, woman, and give me the bag."
and she...
Damn it! What is the matter with you, woman?
Our daughter, there, with him.
Shut up, woman. There's no girl there.
I'm telling you, they're humping each other.
What the hell do I care if they're fucking?
It's incest.
You're a midwife.
You're a pig.
She rummages through her pockets, which are as big as her tits, and she throws the paper bag at him.
Just let me eat, woman!
While the wet nurse walks away from him, he pulls a hunk of cheese from the bag and shoves it into his mouth. He burps and spits and gnashes with his teeth, and the half-wit starts to choke.
Now show me your tits. Show me your tits, woman. Now where are you?
And the idiot runs after the wet nurse, pining for her tits. Now the sad young fool returns, and his face says something like this.
I saw. I knew. I understood. Here in town square, the priest, the shoemaker, the hobo near the arch at the front of the church, the sweet red light of the whorehouse, and the scales of justice, I can't take it anymore. I can't do it!
And the young fool is there in town, surrounded by people. He sees a priest and a gravedigger, a cobbler and a hobo, a policeman, a judge, and a whore. And they are all staring at him.
I lost her. She's gone. Who? Help me find her. Give her back to me.
Who did you lose?
You think I'm my love? My wife.
And the fat, smiling policeman says,
Your wife? You're kidding, boy. Kidding. Is she your wife?
and the cop taps his forehead with a smile as he says,
Maybe she is.
before he runs away from the young fool. And now the priest takes the young man by the shoulders and says,
My son, what part of your body do you refer to most often?
To God.
The priest's confusion spills over his face.
We don't do that anymore. We no longer listen with that ear. We don't hear like that. But if that's what you need, go to the volcanoes. We leave that to the earthquakes. Now, we simply luxuriate in the little obscenities, the little sadnesses, the banal obsessions of the men in the confession box. That's life.
That's life. Then it's all fucked up then. It's all gone to hell.
Yes, of course it has.
And the night falls swiftly, and I make the earth shake and quake. I bring the thunder and the lightning storms. Electricity streaks across the sky, illuminating the mayhem, the insanity below. They were running around like ants, chasing each other, crashing into each other, and falling painfully to the ground, only to drag themselves up and stumble around again. The fools! I can stand it no longer! I reach down into the sad, pathetic display, and I pluck the more from the frame. I grab her by the hair, but it bursts into flames in my hand. She groans inside my hand, and I say, bitch, look at your body! The whore is now naked and burning in my hand, her ugly body on display for all the
Leave me the fuck alone, God!
And the bitch wipes me
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
on the wrist
Thy
of
kingdom
fear,
come, thy
not
will be
knowing
done,
the way
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
But then there is only darkness. They are all dead. Their bodies litter the ground. Only the young fool and the whore are left alive, and they stare into each other like animals. They fall into each other's arms, and they... And the whore says...
How did it happen to you?
Oh, he hangs his head in his hands. And the night says, in the terrifying voice of the dead,
Where are your tits? Give me my cheese!
and the nurse, with her tits heaving, her face contorted in a smile,
Here's what you want.
she lifts her candles. The poor young fool wants to run. I can see it in the terror in his face. He is miserable. He is as stiff as a puppet, and when he speaks, his voice is not his own.
Don't hurt Mommy!
And the night says,
Devil bitch! You're the devil's bitch!
the fool hides his face in his hands, horrified, petrified by what is revealed. From under the woman's dress, a cyclone of scorpions swarmed between her legs and down her thighs and up. And in their wake, her sex swells and swells and splits. It becomes glassy and smooth, now larger and growing, shimmering and glistening like the sun. The whore and her young fool run away, completely gone and lost to each other. In the end, the forgotten girl sits up, bewildered and sad, but wiser now, and she says the final words.
A virgin. That was what he wanted.
Open your eyes. Thank you all very much.